G'day viewers, this is Troy from Troy's Digital Arts channel. I've just roughly put together the high tension power supply unit for the Iconoscope camera tube from Iconoscope TV camera project. Yes, this supplies all the high voltages to the grids and the anodes of the Iconoscope tube, the 1846 Iconoscope. So yeah, what we have connected, we've got the dual center tap transformer, and we've got the -1 kilovolt power supply unit there, which supplies the -1 kilovolts to the voltage divider circuit. So basically here we've got it laid out. I've laid it out according to Richard Deal's diagram. So at the bottom end you've got -1 kilovolts, and between -1 kilovolt and the cathode voltage of -950, you've got the potentiometer that adjusts for the grid 1, which grid 1 you can adjust up to -50 volts, and at cathode, as mentioned, it's at -950 volts theoretically. Practically the voltages are way out, but I'll get to that very shortly. So yeah, and for the anode 1 voltage, you're at -700 volts, relative to cathode about 250 volts. So, and the anode is made adjustable as it's a potentiometer, and across those resistors should be about 600 volts, -600 volts. But as mentioned, that's theoretically. In practice, the voltages are quite off. So yeah, we should have a total of 1 megohm resistance, but in practice, the 100k resistors are off by tolerance, and I don't quite have 600 kilo ohms there, and that potentiometer is 250k, not the recommended 200k, because they didn't have the 200k potentiometers at JCAR, and that's close to 150k, which is good, and that's close to 50k. But yeah, it all adds up to about 800 and something kilo ohms, so it is off. And I'm not exactly getting 1 kilovolt coming out of this, so I'm probably getting about maybe somewhere between 1015 and 1030 kilovolts, as there is a little bit of difference between the divided voltage down, testing voltage down at that pin there, and the actual voltage coming out of the power supply units, because you make the adjustment of the voltage at that pin there, it's got a bunch, I believe, a bunch of resistors, and that sort of divide it down to so the output voltage from there is divisible by 10. So actually by 1,000. Sorry. So 1 kilovolt there will equal -1 kilovolt on the output will equal -1 volt there at the testing pin. Anyway, so yeah, the circuit seems to be working all right, even though the voltages and the resistances are out, but I'll fix all that up soon. But either way, it's working, it's not making any smoke, so I'm quite pleased with that. Also, I've added a capacitor as the capacitor will filter out any AC noise in the DC circuit, because you don't want AC in the DC circuit. Because any ripple will probably be a problem for the tube. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much about it. That's my latest progress with my Iconoscope camera tube project. I'm actually glad that I'm really making progress. And the next thing I need to do is, from the next part of the project, is to cushion the inside of this yoke so when I set the tube in it doesn't go against the metal. Otherwise it'll clang and the Iconoscope tube may break. So yeah, so I'm going to be padding the outer rings so no metal is exposed. And what I have here for padding is this felty, rubbery, foamy sort of stuff. It's a foam sheet that I bought from the arts and crafts store. So I'll be pretty much cutting rings out of that and sticking it inside the yoke so no metal is exposed. So yep, that's the next plan of attack with my Iconoscope camera project. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. This is Troy from Troy's Visual Arts channel, signing out.